Hi everyone, it's Adrienne Leah. This is going to be a private reading. I have 4 decks for this video. The first one is the Theater Dolls Tarot. I figured I would pull this one out because it is detail oriented, and I was getting that from your energy, so I got that. And I'm also getting a lot of disruptive energy too, especially from my cats. So I figured it had to do with the reading. So I also have the Tarot Nova because you seem to be career driven, so I decided to put this in the video. And the Kitsune, this is the last one. This is the second to last one. And the Kitsune one is going to be more of a like an animal totem or some type of guidance, as well as the Yokai Tarot. And the Yokai Tarot does have a bit of a darker energy, but with my philosophy, I don't think that light is either good or bad, neither is darkness. And I say it has a bit of a darker energy because the yokai in the Japanese culture, they could be creatures or monsters or demons. But I don't think all of them are on the negative side. So I really love that deck. It's a majors only deck and it's a powerful one. I figured I would give a pull. I would pull a card out from this one. So I'm going to do an overview first. And I am getting the word situational. And it has to do with multiple people. Because in your past, you have the King of Wands. And present, you have the King of Swords. And you can also embody these energies too. But I also think that it's involving more than one person. And your overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. So what I like to do with the court cards, so it's generally the Page, Knight, Queen, and King, or other decks, the Princess, Prince, Queen, and King. So these are two fairly dominating energies. And I'm also getting that this could also have to do with this could have to do with some type of relationship or some type of exchange. And I think that there's a drawback that you're going through right now. This doesn't have to do with your relationship all the time, but I feel like it stems from it. And you have the Hierophant. So this may be a learning experience for you because it does seem like it could be a fairly new experience that you're going through. And you might be dealing with somebody that is has some emotional trauma, and it's almost like you're coaching them through it, or maybe it was a person that got out of a bad relationship and now you have some of that extra stuff that's resurfacing. Your underlying energy is the Seven of Cups. And I'm getting the word desire, and the immediate future is the Nine of Cups. Which seems like it's going to be a good outcome, considering the Six of Pentacles does have two figures. And with the mannequin there, one of them looks like it could be the female associated with the male. And then you have the Ace of Wands as your mental state. So this is a starting energy. And you could have began this relationship frequently. I mean, not frequently, recently. There's a bunch of like tongue twisting that's happening in this reading because I don't think that I talk in that type of way. So there could be maybe miscommunication, misread signals that's happening right now. And I'm getting the Page of Wands. This could be, again, with the starter energy that you get from the Ace of Wands. But I also feel like associated with this person seems to be maybe in the beginning stages, maybe in the wilder stages, maybe not exactly knowing what she's doing or knowing what she wants exactly. But it does seem promising in the immediate future when she has the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups being someone that gets exactly what they're looking for. And then with that, you also have, and don't be alarmed, you have the Devil card. Because, I mean, overall in paganism, pagans don't have the devil archetype in the system. So it's some type of mentality. And it's almost like hitting a brick wall at this point, but something is going to give, and it's going to be beneficial for the both of you, particularly the female. And during this reading, my cats are just messing with me, so I think that there is some type of playful energy going on here too. So you have for the karmic card the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is an analytical one, and with your energy being more reserved, there's just so much going in your mind. And you have the Three of Pentacles, so there is going to be some type of progression. But with that progression, it's not going to be the easiest progression. You're not just going to easily get there. Your environment card's the Five of Pentacles. With this one, I'm getting compromise. Or maybe learning to maneuver around situations, learning to actually work as a unit or be able to work together, because it seems like there could be different ways of doing something for each of you and a different mentality. Your hope is to move forward. With the Seven of Wands, again, it's with the other card too, with the Three of Pentacles. It's not one where it's going to be an easy destination. So you might have like a bumpy road ahead of you, but I feel like this is something that can be done. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles could do with physicality. So there's something physical to attain as well. And the High Priestess. And the High Priestess has a similar symbol because it does have a magnifying glass. So there's something that is really eating at you, and I'm going to get the yokai with this one. And it's judgment. And this is the yokai of the mountains too. There's a specific name for this being. So this could be looking at it at a different perspective. That will be important for you in order to move forward. And then you have the death card. So cycles changing. With the Queen of Cups. So that was your general reading. I'm also going to do your career too, because that's also relevant. I'm getting the word like shortness, not falling short. But there's a destination with the Seven of Pentacles. The struggle is the Moon card. So it does seem like you're uncertain about the destination. And how to overcome it, you have the Lovers. Which is interesting for a career reading. But I feel like I know what it is. I'm also getting beginning stages. There's also duality. There will be another person in a similar position as you that'll move up around the same time. In the past, you have the Ten of Swords. It seems like your ego could have been hit. And then the Ten of Pentacles. Ego could have been hit with the Lovers card as well. But with this lesson, I feel like it doesn't matter with the other person in this card. Because in the future, you have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is really driven by what he wants. And you have the Queen of Cups, which you also had in the other reading too. That can also be what's driving you as well. But I don't think the Queen of Cups is in the Lovers card. I think this person is a coworker. But it's not in that kind of way. Then you have the King of Cups, which is a nice one because it's an understanding card. So I'll pull out a final card for the reading. The Page of Pentacles. So it's remaining studious. And the Eight of Swords, change your mentality. Because you're going to get what you're working towards. And with this situation, it's like there's multiple mountains because you did get the Judgment card. So it's not like you have to share a mountain with somebody. You can have your own mountain. Then with the yokai, the Fool. So in tarot, the Fool is the numerical value of 0, and then it starts 1 through 21. So there's 22 cards in the major arcana. So with the Fool, you start with the Fool and you end with the Fool. The Fool is always experiencing something. It's always learning something. And it's about the journey. So remember that and not try to skip to the destination. So the final card is the Bringer of Change. And Time to Walk Alone, as well as Tending the Future. Basically, mind your own business. Sorry. It doesn't matter where another person's at. Because the only competition is yourself. And so you're only competing with yourself at this point. So thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in another video.